That's Vivian Marsh. Be sure you don't lose her in traffic.
I won't. Don't worry.
I'll drive ahead to the airport and wait there, just in case.
Flight 7, West Coast nightliner, is leaving in 2 minutes. Flight 7, West Coast nightliner, is leaving in 2 minutes.
Well,
She's finished.
good. Did you search her baggage?
She got rattled and drove over an embankment. The car burned to a cinder.
Too bad. She tricked you.
Better will you, fool?
Last call for Flight 7.
Take a fast plane and beat her to Los Angeles.
Last call for Flight 7, West Coast nightliner, leaving immediately.
Sir John Brookfield of the British Embassy is here to see you, sir.
Have him come right in. Sir John?
Mr. Bennet?
Yes. Have a seat, sir.
Thank you. I understand that you're interested in the Black Dragon Society.
Well, that's the assignment I'm working on. No, thanks.
Do you know anything about the society?
No one knows very much about it. Black Dragon Society was organized in Japan for the purposes of terrorism, assassination, and espionage. For years, they've been building up an undercover organization here in America. Behind it are all the cunning and treachery of the keenest Oriental minds.
And you're expecting trouble from them?
Plenty of it.
I've been asked to give you a message. A British secret agent is flying here to contact you with vital information about the Black Dragon.
That's fine. I'll be glad to cooperate with him.
It's not him. It's a lady, a Miss Vivian Marsh. She would like you to meet her at the airport. She will be wearing a white gardenia.
I'll be there.
Thank you. Her plane arrives at 10 o'clock tonight.
Bye, sir.
Miss Marsh?
Yes. Are you Rex Bennett?
No, he's been delayed, but he'll meet us at the Grand Hotel. The car's over here.
Miss Marsh?
Yes.
I'm Rex Bennett. Take care of Miss Marsh. I'm going after that car.
Please. Look, we've something far more important to do, and we've no time to lose.
She's right, Rex. My government informed me that she was arriving with very important information.
Suppose you tell me what you mean.
This gentleman?
Well, this is Chang Sing of the Chinese Secret Service. You can speak freely.
You know who Iyama Haruchi is?
Yes, he's the head of the Black Dragon Society in Tokyo.
Possessed of the most infernally clever mind in all Japan.
Well, he's been smuggled into Los Angeles harbor tonight on the freighter Rangoon.
You're sure of this?
Absolutely. He's somewhere on that boat. And somehow he plans to land and lead the Black Dragon in a campaign of terror and sabotage.
My information is the same, but I did not know the name of the vessel.
The Rangoon's already in dock. We'll drive there, but first I'll phone ahead and have the crew held and the cargo impounded.
City Museum. Okay.
Just a minute. I'll have to open that for inspection.
You mean open this ancient sarcophagus? Break these 1,000-year-old seals?
It's custom regulations.
But you don't understand. The museum has at last obtained this 9th century mummy from Tibet. If you open it here, disintegration may set in, proving it worthless for scientific study.
I'm sorry. I'll have to open it.
It'll only take a minute.
This may be dangerous to our plans. You mean the master's in peril? Yes, but animation is suspended. The subject should neither be touched nor exposed except under certain conditions. What do we do? Everything depends on our getting out of here quick.
All right. Thank you, Inspector. I hope no harm has been done. Pier 17. Yes, speaking. I see. Well, Mr. Bennet, it'll take effect at once. Wait a minute. Just received special orders. No cargo can be moved until further notice.
Please hold the cargo, all of it. But let me get this to the museum in time to save it.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll call the Port Authority and see if an exception can be made.
We're almost there.
You know, I keep wondering just how and where Haruchi can be concealed on that ship.
My people have a saying, from the Japanese, always expect the unexpected.
I did my best, but the answer is no. Sorry.
We appreciate your kindness, Inspector. Have a cigar.
Oh, thanks.
We've wasted a lot of time. Check the door. The master.
drug he used suspends animation for a time. But after a while, it causes actual death. Unless it's counteracted. That's why I must give him this injection immediately.
How long will it take to revive him?
About 10 minutes. By that time, we'll have him safely back at headquarters.
Wait here. Who are you? What have you got there?
Oh, I have special permission to...
One more move, and this girl will die. Side on.
The car is over there, Master.
It's locked from outside. I'll get to a phone and have a dragnet thrown out. We'll warn every agent in the country to be on the lookout for them.
Keep in mind that our aim is to spread terror and confusion, to attack industry and leaders of industry, to cripple America's war effort and undermine her morale. So we shall speed the day when Japan will completely rule the Pacific and all the lands bordering on the Pacific. Our first blow will be struck at the ships that carry troops and supply to Australia. This will be done by adding this secret Japanese chemical to the ship's paint.
Our financial agent is here to report on the purchase of the paint company.
Bring him in.
Good morning, Your Excellency. These records show the purchase of property for your purposes. I have been able to buy complete control of the Pacific Marine Paint Company.
This company is a large one?
One of the largest. It has contracts to deliver paint to all the shipyards.
You have been well paid for your services, Mr. Williams. We do not need you any longer.
But you can call on me at any time.
betrayed his own people. He would have betrayed us.
Master, how does the chemical make a ship catch fire?
When it is added to the ship's paint, it responds to the action of oxygen and to the evaporation of ocean water. This model is heavily coated with the formula. Watch what happens when I put it into the salt water of the aquarium. When the ship is far at sea,
ships burned. That's our greatest loss in a single day. The situation is really getting desperate.
Beneath the fire and the smoke stretch the claws of the Black Dragon.
I think you're right. All these disasters date from the arrival of Haruchi.
How did the fire start? In the cargo, on deck, or in the cabins?
I made an exhaustive check along those lines. Kind of cargo, materials built into the ships, the electric wiring, without getting a single lead. Then one thing struck me. There hasn't been a single survivor from one of these ships. Why would that be?
They couldn't have had time to launch a lifeboat.
That's it. Which means that the flames must have spread with terrific speed, so the fires couldn't have come from inside the ships. That gave me a lead. Come into the laboratory. I'll show you something. This is part of the hull of one of the wrecked ships. Notice how the paint's been burned off.
Why, the paint's blasted off.
Just as if gunpowder had done it.
That's exactly the way it looks to me.
You think there might be a destructive element in the paint itself?
That's what I intend to find out. There are only 3 local companies that supply marine paint to the shipyards. The Regal Paint Works, the Pacific Marine Paint Company, and the Maritime Paint Factory. We'll each take one company and get their formula showing the ingredients used in their paints, the names of their distributors, and other essential data. Vivian, you draw on the Pacific Marine Paint Company. That's centrally located. We'll meet you there in an hour and compare results.
Right.
Chang, you get the Maritime Paint Factory.
Right.
The master wants a report on this new formula he worked out. This aluminum cabinet will give us a good test.
Will it ignite faster than our marine paint?
Much faster. This paint is for airplanes. The combustion timing has been stepped up so that they'll burn soon after they take off.
Are you the manager?
No, he's inside.
May I see him?
Yeah, just a minute. See the headlines. Thousands of U.S. planes burn in midair.
And they'll suspect everything except the paint. Watch this cabinet. It'll burst into flames inside of 3 minutes.
The girl outside wants to see the manager. She didn't say why. A girl? I'd better have a look at her. Vivian Marsh.
What are you doing here?
I'm the manager.
Marsh girl. How did she track us here?
She's too tight-lipped to tell us. She'll never tell anyone else. She wants information. She's going to get some from the inside. From inside this cabinet. She'll be the first to learn what's going to happen to American planes.
Agent Paintworks give you the data we wanted?
Yes, here it is.
Where's Vivian?
I haven't seen her. I just got here.
She must be inside.
Vivian's.
Black Dragon agents. Get your hands up. Where's Vivian Marsh?
How would we know?
Rex!
Get your hands up. Where's Vivian Marsh?
How would we know?
Rex!
all shipyards throughout the country to immediately destroy all supplies furnished by the Pacific Marine Paint Company.
Well, that should stop the ship sinkings.
Unfortunately, when one claw is removed from the Black Dragon, two others grow.
Yes. As long as Haruchi is at large, we can expect trouble from the most unexpected sources.
Are there any Black Dragon Society members confined with the Japanese at Manzanar?
I know of one.
Then if he should escape with my aid, I could probably join the society.
Got something there.
Arch 3, read all about it. Thank you, sir. Jap spy escaped. Arch 3, read all about it. Jap spy escaped. Arch 3.
Fear of capture is now over. Come.
VM calling RB. VM calling RB. Chang and Fuji have just gone into the Calcutta Importing Company store on the corner of Main and Water Street.
I'll be right down. Don't do anything till I get there.
So, due to the clever planning of my good friend, we escaped.
You will be suitably rewarded. Opportunity to serve my country, only reward I seek.
You may wait in the adjoining room until I make the necessary arrangements.
Very happy to oblige.
Have the key men we lost to internment been replaced?
That is the first thing the master did on his arrival.
Yes? I am Haruchi. Excellent, Fuji. What do you know about the prisoner who aided you?
Only that he desires to join us.
Our members do not choose us. We choose them. A car will leave to pick you up immediately. It will be driven by Lugo. Argument is useless. This man has served his purpose. He must die. Go to the Calcutta Importing Company and bring Fuji to our headquarters on the Mill Road.
No. This must be done quietly.
You stay here and stand guard till Lugo arrives. Then sound the gong.
Right.
VM calling RB. VM calling RB.
This is RB. Come back, VM.
Fuji came out alone. He's leaving in a car.
Trail the car and keep your radio open. I'll find out about Chang.
Right.
Fuji! Warn the master. Master, do not go to meet Fuji.
The news that one of our own people would betray his country is surprising. However, he will be taken care of. At our Mill Road headquarters, you will find a man pretending to be Fuji. Question him, and then dispose of him in such a way that it will be a lesson to our enemies.
Yes, master.
Tonight, 2 men came here together. Only one left. Where's the other?
Many people come here to buy.
Stop stalling.
Oh.
Who's in that room?
Why, I don't...
Stop! Evidently, things didn't work out as Chang planned, but he outsmarted you.
Sometimes one can be too clever.
What do you mean?
Haruchi has already been warned. There's nothing you can do.
That's what you think.
RB calling VM. RB calling VM.
This is Vivian Rex. Go ahead.
Don't lose that car you're following. Chang's in it, not Fuji, and he's riding right into a trap.
I don't understand.
I'll explain later. Where are you now?
On Ventura Boulevard, going west. Oh, wait a minute. They've just turned into a lumber yard on Mill Road in Ventura.
Don't lose sight of that car. I'll be right there.
It's all right, this man...
He isn't Fuji. Hey, you have interfered with our plans for the last time. Watch him. I'm going to look outside. Some of his friends may have trailed him here. We meet again, Miss Marsh. You'll be able to see and hear much better from inside.
Fortunes of war seem against us.
It isn't the first time.
It'll be the last unless you answer some questions.
Compared to me, an oyster is a chatterbox.
I too have become dumb.
There are ways to make the dumb speak. Tie him up. Fasten her to that long plank. ready to talk now, or shall we watch Miss Marsh go into the saw first?
I admit defeat. What is it you wish to know?
Don't, Chang. They wouldn't dare.
Throw that switch.
Put up your hand. Throw those guns over here. Pull that switch. Put up your hand. Throw those guns over here. Pull that switch.
Back to Nick's store, quick. We've got to get our records and equipment out of there before Bennet finds them.
They got away. Did you find anything in here?
Nothing of any value.
Well, we may pick up some clues to that importing story. Come on.
Maybe they skipped out. Take a look in the other room while I check the safe. Nick and another man are back there dead. Dead? Bennet must have been here. And he'll be back any minute. Quick, help me with the locator. I'll finish the safe. You clean out the desk. That's everything. We'd better hurry. Not till I set that time bomb. This urn will be a good place to put it. It's working.
Bennett and the others are out there.
Put the gun away. The bomb will take care of them. Let's get the locator.
Never mind the locator. Leave it here. They won't get away with it.
This wasn't here when I left. See what it is while I make sure nobody's around.
What is it, Chang?
It's like a listening device of some kind. You hear something ticking? Isn't that?
Oh, it's probably the clock.
It isn't going. Louder now. You can hear it more plainly now. I've got it. That was a close one.
Too close, if you ask me.
Maybe strange listening device was not fortunate enough to escape injury.
Well, it's banged up a little. We'll take it to Professor Nicholson and have him tell us what it's for.
As you requested, Mr. Bennett, the machine has been thoroughly checked. There were several broken connections undoubtedly caused by the explosion, and one condenser was broken, which I replaced. This is the old one. The machine's working perfectly now.
You're still convinced that it's used to locate submarines?
I'm positive. These microphones, when submerged in water, are the most sensitive I've ever run across. Instead of diminishing their ability to pick up sound, the water magnifies it 100-fold. The machine is undoubtedly designed to locate submarines, probably enemy craft approaching our coast.
And that's what we'll use it for. Maybe we can pick up one of those subs that's been landing men and supplies for the Black Dragon.
Send for us, Master.
I did. Arrangements have been completed to bring in a shipment of deadly explosive tonight. It will be your responsibility, Ranga, and yours too, Lugo, to see that they are landed safely.
Have no fear, Master.
A German submarine has succeeded in running the blockade and is now lying on the bottom of the bay. It will come to the surface at the pier in Beach City at 10 o'clock tonight.
I'll do the listening for a while. Chang, I hear something. According to the dial, the submarine's 5 miles east. That'd be Beach City Pier.
Beach City?
Moving. Heading out to sea. Bear 20 degrees starboard.
Submerged to 100 feet.
Aye, aye, sir.
Reduced to quarter speed.
We'll be over them in a minute. I'm going to drop a depth charge.
Submerged another 100 feet.
Aye, aye, sir.
The hunting's good.
Now let's head for that pier and see what's going on there.
What's that?
Speedboat's tying up at the pier. Can't take a chance shooting with all these explosives around. Jump them as soon as they come in.
Light it.
It is unfortunate that our own weapon was used to destroy an Axis submarine.
Yes, Master. But since we have recovered the submarine locator, it can't happen again.
That is true. But what is this? Nicholson's laboratories. Many of Japan's war machines are based upon the research of the eminent Yankee scientist, Professor Nicholson.
The machine has been in his hands?
Obviously.
Certainly not long enough for him to make a reproduction.
He could have made sketches, photographs. You must find out.
But how?
Our methods are simple but effective. Is it not so, Blackman? Knowing that we have recovered the locator, Bennet will have the professor guarded. Tony and my dark omen of death will deal with these guards.
Good evening, boss. You like to have your fortune told by Tony, no?
No, not today, Tony.
Come back here, Blackie. Blackie, come here. Come back here, Blackie.
Ouch.
Oh, don't be afraid, boss. He don't hurt you. He just want to help you tell your fortune. Tell you how long you're going to live, maybe. All right, move on, move on. Yes, all right, boss, all right. Come here, Blackie. Come here, come here, come on. Come here, Blackie, come here.
Call the master and tell him everything is moving according to plan.
Si, senor.
I feel perfectly safe here, Bennet, but I suppose you know best.
I'd rather not take any chances, Professor.
All right.
The master should be here. He'll be along. Nicholson can wait for him in the office. Right. Come on.
Just in case you think of calling for help.
Well? Professor Nicholson is in the office, Master.
Bring him here.
Come on.
Baron Haruchi.
Such distinguished recognition is flattering, Professor Nichols.
No flattery intended. Anyone who has read of your treachery before Pearl Harbor and the Philippines knows your face.
You make me sound interesting. But you're here to talk about your own work with the mechanism of a certain secret weapon. Our submarine locator was in your possession. You probably took sketches and photographs. Where are they? Since you are aware of my sinister reputation, perhaps you recall the fate of foolish patriots in the Philippines.
Yes, the whole world knows how you treated them.
Then you know what to expect, unless you answer satisfactorily. Please be seated. Ranga, our guest is obstinate.
Yes, Master.
It is also pleasant for me, Professor. You can make it unnecessary.
That's right. Bold-faced descriptions on the front page. Ask every citizen to be on the lookout.
Radio messages. The police are blocking all highways, but report no leads.
Latest editions have combed the ads for ransom demands.
They want more than ransom. I hate to think of what Professor Nicholson may be going through at this minute.
My patience is exhausted, Professor Nicholson. There's only one way to break your stubborn American will. The ball. When you are ready to talk, you may signal with your hand. Talk.
Drawings. They're locked in my office safe. It's guarded. You'll never get them.
You'll get them for me. My men will escort you past the guards. To raise an alarm means suicide. The straps.
May I have a cigarette?
Call me at headquarters when you return.
Yes, Spencer?
I just checked that number on Nicholson's handkerchief. It's listed against room 823 in the Consolidated Warehouse on 12th Street.
Thanks. 823-12. Let's go. Wait here.
We're going to headquarters. You wait here.
All right.
Hold it. Back inside. Watch them, Chang. I'm going to look this place over. Look out, Chang!
We're going to headquarters. You wait here.
All right.
Hold it. Back inside. Watch them, Chang. I'm going to look this place over. Look out, Chang!
Put your hands up.
Thanks, Chang. Thanks, Vivian. You're under arrest for the murder of Professor Nicholson and for your activities as an agent of the Black Dragon Society.
They'll never make Lugo talk.
That's not the point. Lugo is invaluable to me. We must set him free.
That won't be easy, Master.
There is a simple way. We will exercise one of democracy's great privileges. Get me the City Bar Association directory. First, we contact a well-known, respectable attorney. Let me see. Cable, Cadell, Caddy, Ken, Kane, Cairn, Calder, Caldwell. Here we are. Caldwell Harrison J., noted criminal attorney.
Would it be contrary to your ethics, Mr. Caldwell, to tell me who retained your services?
In this case, no. I received a package anonymously containing $10,000 in cash for the defense of your prisoner, Lugo.
I see. Have Mr. Caldwell conducted to the visitor's room to see Lugo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I thought you said you didn't want anyone to know where Lugo was.
Well, there's a time limit on holding a prisoner incommunicado.
What right has Lugo to legal counsel?
The same right Americans are fighting to preserve all over the world. Legal counsel and a fair trial by jury.
Odd, isn't it? They should grant such privileges to men that are trying to destroy them.
Do you think Caldwell will take the case?
No. I think they're using him to find out where Lugo is.
Then they'll contact Caldwell to get the information.
Right. And I want to be there when they do. See, Caldwell must have parked his car near the building.
Yes, Mr. Bennett.
It's Spencer, contact the Department of Vehicles and get me the license number of Harrison J. Caldwell's car.
Mr. Lugo, I merely came here to get your story.
There's no time for stories. Bennett's chartered a plane from the Adams Airport to fly me to Washington this afternoon. When they get me there, even the Black Dragon can't help me.
The Black Dragon? Young man, I advise you to say no more. The ethics of my profession protect you, but I'm washing my hands of the whole affair. Your friends may call at my office and get the retainer they sent me. Good day, sir.
Now, wait a minute, please.
My plan works. It'll lead me to Arucci himself.
Here's the license number of Caldwell's car.
Thanks.
Idea of forcing me off the road.
What about Lugo?
Are you the man that sent me the money for his defense?
No, only an agent. But I'll take you to the one who sent it.
That won't be necessary. I'm going to return this money and tell him
But he wants to see you. Get in the car.
Oh, I see. Returned your fee, I suppose I may leave.
And go straight to the authorities.
I've refused the case, so I'm free to act as I see fit.
You have a wife, two lovely children.
You wouldn't dare. Now listen, even if I'd wanted this case, there's nothing I could have done to help your man. Anyway, it's too late. He's taking off from the Adams Airport this afternoon for
Washington, Mr. Caldwell. Thank you. You have served your purpose.
You mean I may go? Thank you.
Adams Airport this afternoon.
This is perfect. With the pilot's papers and license, Rex Bennett will never know the difference.
All set.
Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
The ship's ready to take off.
All right, this is as far as you go, Bennett.
What's the idea?
Grab his keys, Lugo, and unlock those bracelets. Trying to get in one of those parachutes, Lugo.
Why?
We gotta stop at Gabby's place for orders. There's no landing field there, so we have to jump.
What about him?
We'll let him have it and let him get out with the ship. All right, hand me that other chute. Here, keep him covered until I get it on. Parachutes, Lugo.
Why?
We gotta stop at Gabby's place for orders. There's no landing field there, so we have to jump.
What about him?
We'll let him have it and let him get out with the ship. All right, hand me that other chute. Here, keep him covered until I get it on.
Gabby. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Give me a coat. So long, Gabby.
Hello. You know the man that just left here? All the notes about routine business were thrown in the wastebasket. This one was burned, so it must be important. This chemical fixes the paper so it won't fall to pieces.
Oh, does this bring out the writing?
No, the infrared microscope does that. Take my car and go to the headquarters at once. Boulder City job is set for tomorrow.
Boulder City? Why, that means the dam and all those big power generators.
If they put those plants out of commission, half the war industries in the state will stop.
But those installations are carefully guarded. I don't see how saboteurs could get near the vital points.
Well, there are a lot of places to guard. They may get at the transmission line, the generators, or the dam itself. Call the Boulder Dam authorities and tell them about this and ask them to take every possible precaution. Chang, you and I'll get up there and do all we can to stop the Black Dragon.
You returned just in time. We are about to strike our deadliest blow. The complete destruction of the Boulder Dam power system.
But there are 300 miles of towers. How are we to reach them all?
That won't be necessary. Turner is waiting in the truck with a simple device which will set them off from one remote point. You are to see that he is not interrupted.
We'll take care of that.
guards at the dam and the powerhouse, Mr. Stewart, and everything seems adequately protected. What's the situation on the transmission line?
Well, we have patrol cars covering each sector, reporting by radio every 30 minutes. Everything okay?
All except car 42. He's 10 minutes late with his report.
Try to get him.
Yes, sir. Calling car 42. Calling car 42. He doesn't answer.
Perhaps his radio set is out.
We can't take any chances. I'll go and see what's happened. Which sector is he in?
And it's right here. Follow this road until you meet car 42.
Thank you.
Not at all.
This connection will reverse a current and cause it to jump the insulators and run back along these wires to all the rest of the towers.
Then what?
The electricity will then flow down these steel towers and set off the hidden charges one by one directly to the plant itself. Now, when the generator is fully charged, this glass indicator will burst. Start up the generator.
Where do we go?
Straight ahead along the line till we get to the first crossroad.
There's a car coming.
tower's about to blow. Tower's about to blow.
And we found fragments of these explosive tubes in the foundations of the wrecked towers. They must have been put there when the line was constructed 3 years ago.
3 years? That leaves rather a cold trail to follow, doesn't it?
Yes. Raymond Martin, the engineer who built the line, may be able to help us. I've arranged for us to see him at his home. It's just about time now.
I've checked up on the 3 men who supervised and inspected the installation of those towers. Here are their names. Nothing could have been put in the foundations without at least one of them knowing about it.
I see. Are these men still in town?
Yes.
And one of them must be the man we want. If he worked for the Black Dragon 3 years ago, he's still working for them. A way to find our man is to arrange an opportunity for any one of the 3 to aid Japan. Then see which one makes the attempt.
Yes, but how can we...
Have these 3 men meet you here this afternoon, say at 4 o'clock. When they get here, you can tell them that you have a new...
Now, it's important that the factory for the manufacture of this new synthetic rubber be constructed as quickly as possible. So I'm asking you men to postpone any other work you may have to help us out.
I'll be glad to work with you.
Government always has first call on my time.
I can manage a few weeks to help with the construction of the building, but...
That's all we want. You men won't be concerned with the actual manufacture of the rubber. That will be done from this secret formula, and I'll handle all that myself.
Then we won't have to study the formula.
No, the plans you have are all you need. Now, I have to leave for Washington this afternoon. You start organizing your crews. And we'll begin work as soon as I get back.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
I'll be ready.
Thank you.
We'll do a rush job for you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Do you think they suspect?
No, you'd make a great actor. You take Jones, you're to trail Gibson, I'll take Gordon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, sir.
The price for putting the formula into your hands is $10,000.
That is a reasonable price. Where's the formula?
It's among Martin's papers in his study safe at his home, 814 East Oak Street. If you'll send a man to open the safe, I'll have someone there to identify the formula.
Very well. I'll send Ranga.
Right. Bye.
I'll keep that appointment for you, Gordon.
What is this?
You're under arrest. That's perfect. I wouldn't know you, and I'm sure nobody else would. It's time we were starting. That'll be all.
Thank you.
You know what to do.
Perfectly.
We'll be outside the house in case anything goes wrong.
You boys stay here and don't let anybody into the house.
Put your hands up. Are you Ranga?
Yes?
Gordon sent me to meet you. The safe is over there behind that plaque on the wall. Hurry.
This won't take long.
This is it.
Good. Here's your 10,000.
No. The price has gone up. It's now 25,000.
But Gordon said...
That was before he talked to me. The price is now $25,000.
I'll have to settle this with the master. I'll take you to him, but I'm going to carry that formula.
I'll tear it in two. I'll keep my half until I get the money.
All right.
Shall we go?
Yeah? It's all right, boys. Stay here to be sure no one trails us. We're going out to the old filling station on Highway 101 on Ashton Road. We'll wait for you there.
Right.
Come on.
She got away with it.
What's the idea?
I'm mailing my part of the formula to myself. You'll get it when I get the money.
been a mix-up on the Gordon deal. The girl's going along to straighten it out. Come on.
You're under arrest. Drop your gun. Search them. You take them in, Chang. I'm going to that gas station.
All right, move along.
We'll wait for the others. Sounds like him.
It's Bennet. Wait till he gets in close, and let him have it.
Why didn't you wait?
Guess I got excited.
We'll take care of Bennet. You get back to town.
Get him out of there. You go get that truck. Run it into the shack. I'll hold him there. him out of there. You go get that truck. Run it into the shack. I'll hold him there.
Last night you told me that Haruchi was coming here with the $25,000 for my half of the Martin synthetic rubber formula. It's now 10:30 in the morning and there's still no sign of him.
Perhaps the master had to wait for the banks to open in order to get the money.
That is a very excellent supposition.
Here is our half of the formula, Martin.
Of course, young lady, you are aware that certain arrangements have to be made before I turn any money over to you for the other half.
I don't know what arrangement you have in mind, but one thing is certain. You won't get my half of the formula until I get the money.
But what assurance have I that you will deliver the part of the formula you so cleverly mailed to yourself?
Why don't you come to my apartment with me? You can examine the document before you pay me.
I don't see why I shouldn't.
May I telephone my apartment to make sure that the letter was delivered?
Certainly. Where is the phone?
That must be Bibi. If it is, you know what to say.
Yes.
Remember, any slip may cost your life.
Hello, Marie? Has the mail been delivered? Yes, it has. Fine. I want you to go through it very carefully and see if there's a letter addressed to me in my own handwriting.
Just a moment.
Yes, it's here. Put all the mail in my desk, Murray. And you can have the day off.
Goodbye. Will that be all, Mr. Bennett?
Yes, that's all. Thanks very much. Bye.
Goodbye.
The letter is there, Master.
Well, we may as well get started.
You and I are not going. Lugo and Ranga will go instead.
But that wasn't in our agreement.
Nevertheless, that is the way it will be.
Haven't you forgotten one very important thing?
The address. You, my friend, will furnish us with that.
You don't think I'd be foolish enough to do that?
We will demonstrate for the young lady's benefit the fate that befalls those who oppose the will of the Black Dragon. Come along. Interesting, is it not?
Very.
Set it for 20 seconds. Remove the spear.
afraid your demonstration is far too convincing. My address is 620 Raleigh Street, apartment 1.
You are sensible, as well as clever.
Here is the key to my apartment.
You have a revolver in your purse. I will take that also. Thank you. Until Lugo and Ranga return with the formula, you will remain here as my guest.
That car pulling up in front. There's Lugo and Ranga, but Vivian isn't in it.
Ferrucci's more clever than we thought.
We'll have to change our plans. We'll let them get the formula, and then we'll trail them.
It ought to be all right now. Here it is.
Never mind them. We've got to find Vivian. Our only chance to trace that call she made here. Call came from 298 Macy Street. Thanks. We can get out that window.
Park the car around the corner.
As you suspected, Master, it was a trap. Bennet and the Chinaman were hidden there waiting for us.
Vivian Marsh.
So?
Your fate, Miss Marsh, is going to be the same as that of anyone who has tried to outwit the Black Dragon. Take her into the other room. 2 minutes, those spears will touch. When they do, you die. In 2 minutes, those spears will touch. When they do, you die.
As the Chinese would say, The breath of the dragon almost scorched me.
It's a notebook.
This is Haruchi's cigarette case. He dropped it when you were trying to break in here.
It's written in Japanese. Can you read it?
This is a list of names and addresses.
They may be Black Dragon agents.
What are we going to do about it?
We're going to my office and start a roundup of everyone listed here.
Now, late bulletins, last-minute news. And again, Rex Bennett hits the headlines. Armed with inside information unwittingly supplied by Oyama Haruchi, Black Dragon mastermind, Bennet last night climaxed a brilliantly executed coast-wide sweep of Axis underground agents. The tip-off came from a list of names dropped by Haruchi during a recent raid on one of his headquarters. To quote Rex Bennett himself, Haruchi's carelessness led to the apprehension of his own agents.
Bennet, the fool. Doesn't he know that I can replace every person captured? That my sources of information are inexhaustible?
But, Master, he may uncover our system of getting information to the submarine fleet.
I have anticipated that. This is a new signal code which we will use instead of delivering our information by boat. Take it to the lookout on the camouflaged two-man submarine. Give this to the submarine commander and tell him.
So this is the last time I'll bring out the information to you. From now on, it will be signaled directly to the fishing boat.
I understand.
Here's the latest list of ship sailings. Take it to your admiral at once and then return here for the additional information we will send by signal.
Yes, sir.
Prepare to submerge.
Yes, sir. I have men working on the case in every port and beach resort on this coast. If anything breaks, I'll notify you immediately. Bye.
Washington?
Yes. These ship sinkings have them worried. I'm sure enemy subs have complete sailing information before our ships leave port, but how they get it, Rex Bennett. Who? Yes, put him on. Z-24 calling from Wilmington. He's posing as a real estate agent down there.
Hello, Rex. I think I've stumbled onto something hot. I was checking the houses along the shore today, and I found a laundry.
Hello. Z-24. Hello. Something happened. I heard shots. Let's get down there. Ticket from the seaman's laundry. The last thing he said to me was laundry.
Perhaps he uncovered a lead there.
Somebody got wise. We've got to hurry. Take over here while Chang and I check the seaman's laundry. Placed in plain view of anything in that harbor. Look. Isn't that a funny way to hang out laundry? Look at that clothesline.
Yes, all the various articles are usually hung together. All the socks and the shirts and the linen and so forth. I'd say the operators were inexperienced.
They're smart. Could be a Black Dragon front. Here, you're going to get the laundry this ticket calls for. I'll look around and back.
Right. friend of mine asked me to stop by and pick up his laundry.
Yes, sir. It's not here. I'll see if it's in the back.
This ticket belonged to that undercover man you caught this afternoon. A Chinaman just brought it here.
Chinaman?
Yeah.
Is he still here? Stall him until I can get around the building. I'll take him from behind.
Drop that gun. Stay where you are. Turn around, walk through that door. We came to the right place, Chang.
Rex, look out!
Get those code books!
Tie him up while I look over these code books. It's a very clever idea. That laundry hanging on the clotheslines is used to send code messages out to sea. Let's look upstairs.
Look, Rex, a telescope.
Ranga. Boarding a fishing launch offshore. Stay here and guard the prisoners. I'm going to get them.
So tell the commander to lie low until he hears from me. I'm going to report to Haruchi.
Right. Hold it. Come up out of there.
disruption of our submarine signaling system is annoying, but only temporarily. I have notified our agents that new methods will soon be put into operation. Bennet, no doubt, found our code book when he searched our waterfront laundry.
But he'll never decipher our musical code.
Bennet commands the best decoding experts in the world. They have probably figured it all out by now.
And we can't use it on the radio anymore.
On the contrary, we shall use it once more, tonight, to broadcast a piano message which we want them to decipher.
Nothing there. You can cross that off.
We just about covered every program on the air.
Well, what's going on here?
Spencer's trying to locate the station that's broadcasting the Black Dragon piano code. The network stations are sending us transcriptions of every program that uses piano solos.
Well, how does the code work?
Piano plays long and short chords corresponding to dots and dashes. The key the music is written in gives the clue to the alphabet used.
Oh, I see.
Any luck?
Not yet, Chang.
Here's one from KRXO, a transcription of a program that has just been broadcast. It has a piano sign-off.
I think this is it. Notice the long and short chords.
And now, my friends, until tomorrow evening at the same time, good night and pleasant dreams.
Chang, call KRXO and have them hold the man that broadcast that program.
Right.
Now, let's break down that code while our record plays. What's the key?
B flat.
B flat. Here's the code key. A is B, B is C, D is E, and so on through the alphabet.
Here's the decoded message.
Carrier-based planes will attack California coast tonight. Are you sure this is right?
Absolutely.
Then there isn't a minute to lose. Is that pianist being held?
No, he just left for home. I got his name and address. Dale Burnell, apartment 5E, Arlington Arms.
I'll go there right away. Vivian, teletype a complete report of this to Washington right now. Chang, telephone the 4th Interceptor Command and give them full details. When you're through, meet me at the Arlington Arms.
By order of the 4th Interceptor Command, this station and all California stations are going off the air immediately.
Burnell's done his job all right.
Yes, and that's all we want from him. These are the only papers that connect him with the Black Dragon.
Wait outside on the fire escape. And when Burnell comes in, let him have it.
under arrest. You know him?
It's Graham.
Another Black Dragon agent like yourself.
Yes.
It's plain he was waiting there to kill you because they have no more use for you.
That's it, all right.
Then you don't owe them anything. You better talk. Where's that airplane carrier based?
There isn't any carrier. I'll tell you the whole plan. Haruchi wanted a blackout tonight in order to wreck a train. He figured you could break down the code.
You're sure the attack's to be made at the Bayview Trestle?
Yes, at 9:15.
Like a dove of peace, I arrive when the shooting's over.
Chang, this man's under arrest. Take him to the office and get a signed statement. I'll see you later.
It's all set. Just run your wire up to the plunger. The train's due in 10 minutes. You'd better move the car before some cops see it. I'll cruise around and come back for you when you're through.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Goodbye. That was Washington calling. Professor Jackson is ready for the final test on his new robot plane, and we're assigned to guard him and his equipment.
Well, if the Black Dragon men know about that plane, they'll certainly try to sabotage it.
They probably do know about it. Their spies are everywhere.
Very well. We will change our plans accordingly. Our arrangements for securing the Jackson robot plane will have to be modified. My agent, who is one of Professor Jackson's trusted employees, reports that Rex Bennett has been assigned to guard the test flight.
That's going to make it difficult for us.
But not too difficult. We know now exactly how Bennet is organizing his forces. The test is going to be made this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the West Side Airport. Chang and the English girl will be there.
The pilot is giving the plane the final test before we put in the remote control mechanism. It's coming down now.
Everything's okay.
All right. Disconnect the manual controls and we'll install the receiver.
Right.
Is that all it takes to convert the plane to remote control?
Yes, we just connect this receiving unit to the engine and controls. The sending set is more complicated. It's in the truck that Mr. Bennett is escorting out here.
Here he comes.
It's okay, Mr. Bennett. The motor started boiling on the grate, and I have to have that can of water in there.
Okay, I thought it was a stick-up.
Turn around, Bennett, and drop that gun. Now get out of there.
can't stop to change that tire now.
We've got to get out of here before anyone comes along.
What can be delaying that control truck?
Perhaps I better drive back along the road and look for it.
I wish you would. Something may have happened to them.
Hi. I'm going to start warming up the sending control. We've got to get that plane started, quick.
Rex, what happened?
They got the control truck.
But Professor Jackson has already installed a receiving unit in the plane. We'll have to warn him at once.
Right, I'll call Vivian. Plane's all ready to take off. Why isn't that truck here? Calling Vivian Marsh. Calling Vivian Marsh. Calling Vivian Marsh. Calling Vivian Marsh.
This is Vivian Rex. Go ahead.
Vivian, the Black Dragon's men have stolen the control truck. Tell the professor to disconnect the controls on the plane before they take off.
It's too late, Rex. The plane's taking off. There's another ship here. I can take that and follow the robot plane.
Fine. Keep telling me which way they go. I'll try to follow in the car. Take their car and go back and guard the professor. I'm going after that truck.
Right.
Calling Rex Bennett. Calling Rex Bennett.
This is Rex. Come in, Vivian.
The robot plane is over the Coyote Hills, flying northeast.
Right, I'm still on his trail.
Rex, it landed in a clearing in Mesquite Canyon, about 4 miles west of the highway. Shall I land too?
No, go back. I'll take care of it. Radio Army headquarters to send a plane over there to shoot down that robot ship if it gets away from me.
Right. Calling Fourth Interceptor Command. Calling Fourth Interceptor Command.
Load those explosives aboard. That's it. Good. There's enough explosives here to blow the Great Western Munition Plant halfway to China.
Interceptor Command. Calling 4th Interceptor Command. I've sighted that robot plane. Yes, sir, I'll shoot it down. Calling 4th Interceptor Command. Calling 4th Interceptor Command. I've sighted that robot plane. Yes, sir, I'll shoot it down.
Before we abandoned the robot plane control truck, we destroyed the mechanism completely.
Hello? Carl reporting from Washington. Kennedy is flying to the West Coast tonight with his new television plans. He's to meet Wang Qi, the Chinese envoy, tonight.
Very well. I will handle it from here. Get me the photograph of the Chinese envoy, Wang Qi.
Yes, Master.
The Americans will soon learn that we are clever enough to overcome whatever difficulties they put in our way.
Wang Qi's own parents would think you were their son.
Now we strike.
no matter how carefully Mr. Kennedy's guarded.
This warrant just came in, Mr. Bennett.
Thanks. From Washington. Kennedy arriving Los Angeles Airport 8 tonight for conference with Chinese envoy Wang Qi. He carries important documents. Guard them carefully. Adams, Chief of the Eastern Division. Captain Gorman, Rex Bennett. Please arrange for a detail of men to guard the Wang Qi estate for the next 24 hours. Thanks.
I'm James Kennedy. The Honorable Wang Qi is expecting me.
Yes, let me have your things. Mr. Kennedy.
I am honored, sir. By consenting to this meeting, you confer an honor on me and my friends. Mr. Bennett, the Honorable Wang Qi.
Pleasure, sir.
And one of your countrymen, Chang Sing.
If it's agreeable, Chang will remain here with you during the conference.
You're both welcome.
Thanks. I'll wait outside on guard.
When you pick up the Raven, signal us.
Si, senor.
And for safety, I photographed the plans of the television camera on microfilm. This is the only set of plans in existence, and the only model of the machine now operating in the Pacific War area.
What is the range of this camera?
When used with a super-infrared cell, it picks up objects as far away as 300 miles. With cameras like that on all fronts, surprise attacks by the enemy will be impossible.
It is truly the greatest invention of the age.
So great that a toast shall be drunk in celebration. Your camera, Mr. Kennedy, will hasten our victory. Gentlemen, to the right cause.
Stay here. See that no one enters or leaves. City Hospital.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I lose the board that tells you the fortune.
See your peddler's license.
Oh, the license? Yes, I got it. She's cost me $10.
I say, well, you can't loiter here.
Loiter.
Move along.
Che loiter?
I know. Come on, move along, move along.
Ma sì, lo faccio, ma fai te segno un battito. Oh, look, it's Blackie. Blackie, come here. I'm Blackie. Oh, che devo uccidere, ma giù, that's my board.
All right, move along.
Yes, all right, that's all right. Come ha fatto long, che mi ha fatto
And you're both more fortunate than Wang Qi. He's dead.
And those plans, their loss may cost us the war.
I'll get them back. Chang will see you to your hotel.
Oh, it looks like 2 of your patients had recovered.
Yes, I'm afraid you can't do anything for the other one. He's still inside.
How could the plans disappear with the windows locked and you in the hall?
It is strange. Chang, wasn't there a bird in that cage in the study earlier tonight?
Yes, a raven.
Well, the raven went out the same way the plans did, and I'm going to find out how. I'll see you later. This may sound silly, Captain, but would you ask your men if they've seen a raven flying around the grounds?
Certainly.
You're right, the man's dead.
Hold the body at the hospital.
Yes, sir.
That's Tony. Everything's all right. That's the ambulance. Follow it. Pull up alongside. Get Haruchi.
Hand over those car keys.
What are you doing there?
Locking up for the night, sir.
Let's see what's in that closet. Well? Wong key. Key is in the house dead. I'm going after that ambulance to see who was taken away in it.
Master, everything's all right. Tony has the plans.
stop them when we reach the bridge.
Hand me that grenade.
Wong Key is in the house bed. I'm going after that ambulance to see who was taken away in it.
Master, everything's all right. Tony has the plans.
Come on, let's find that key. Looks like we have work to do.
We'll stop them when we reach the bridge.
Here it is. Come on.
Hand me that grenade.
They've escaped us, your late passenger.
I can't understand it. I was sure that man was dead.
He fooled me, too. Can you take me back to the Wong Key estate?
Sure.
Find out who was in that ambulance?
No, he got away in a Black Dragon car.
You mean to tell me that the corpse actually came alive?
Yes, and it's my guess that corpse was Haruchi disguised as Wong Key.
Haruchi?
Yes, Haruchi put himself in a state of suspended animation when he was smuggled into this country, and he must have used the same trick again.
After killing Wong Key and stealing the plans, eh? Oh, no, wait. How could he have smuggled those plans out past all my guards?
Well, that's where the Raven comes in. It was in his cage when the conference began and missing when we broke in. Have you questioned your men about it?
Yes, an officer Casey said that he saw a fortune teller who claimed he'd lost his Raven. While he was checking his license number, the Raven flew in and he ordered them both off the street.
Did he know the fortune teller?
No, only that his license number was 268, so I took the liberty of checking up on its owner. And his name was Tony Mills, address RFD 917, the end of Lakeside Pier.
Well, that's at Glen Falls Lake. Isn't that quicker by boat from here?
Sure. I can get to the dock in 5 minutes.
I hope that fortune teller goes home before he contacts the Black Dragon agents.
Has Tony reported?
No, Master. His orders were to wait at his place until your escape was assured.
Good. I will call him immediately. Kennedy's television camera was a threat to the surprise element in our invasion tactics. I will not feel that those plans are safe until they are delivered into my hands. Hello. Have you got the plans?
Oh, yes, Master. They are well hidden.
Good. Send them with the Raven. At once.
Yes, Master.
Back in there, Tony Mills.
What do you want here?
You know what I want, the plans for the Kennedy television camera.
Television camera. I don't understand English.
Stop bluffing. They were brought here tonight by that bird from Wonki's estate.
No, mister, you make a mistake, I told you.
Then what was he going to carry in this clip?
Why, nothing. I was just touching him a little trick, you know. See, he just stole the fortune, that's all. It's nothing at all. I'm...
Look, Master, it's the Raven. He's here.
The plans are not here.
Something must have happened at Tony's.
We can drive to his place in 10 minutes.
Then get started at once. And don't walk into a trap.
We'll turn off the lights and park the car before we get too near Tony's. Right. Don't move, Bennet. Now drop that phone. Now get over here. Now turn around.
He hasn't got the plan. Search him.
So, as you see, the plans for Kennedy's television camera are safe. But Haruchi's men still think they went over the falls with me.
They'll be badly disappointed when they learn the truth.
But they're not going to learn the truth just yet.
What do you mean?
This is a good opportunity to set a trap which might lead us right to Haruchi.
Secret government plans stolen. Rex Bennett feared lost in search for missing document. While on the trail of the stolen television camera plans, Rex Bennett has mysteriously disappeared.
Apparently, we have seen the last of Rex Bennett.
Yes. The boat was headed right for the falls. He must have gone over and the plans with him.
Undoubtedly. But that does not mean that the plans are lost to us. Here is another bit of news which is very interesting. Unidentified man is rescued from river, apparently swept over Glen Falls. A badly injured, unidentified man was rescued from the river at the base of the cataract early today. The unconscious victim has been taken to the Mercy Hospital.
That's Bennett, all right.
Very probably.
And if it is, the plans will still be on him. You must go to the Mercy Hospital at once.
Has the man who was found in the river at Glen Falls been identified yet?
No, he's still unconscious. Do you think you know him?
May we see him?
Certainly. Room 907. The elevator's just around the corner.
Thanks.
Quickly, get me room 907. Rex, Lugo and Wrangler are on their way up to your room.
Fine. Tell Chang to get set and be sure to keep out of sight. They've got to get away from here without being suspicious. Now remember, be careful not to notice anything if they take this cylinder.
Yes, sir. Come in. Did you wish to look at this patient?
Yes. He's the man we're looking for. Lock the door. Get in the closet and keep quiet.
Well, that's that.
Yes. I'm not going to pass up this chance of taking care of Bennet. Wait a minute. This whole deal looks like a frame-up. That's what I thought. Blank film. I suppose you've got men planted all around this building.
You'll find out.
Oh, that'll be too bad for you if they try to stop us. You're going along. quiet and don't touch that phone. Watch him while I phone Haruchi. Hello? This is Ranga. That hospital setup was a trap. Bennett was there, all right.
I see. However, the situation is still not too bad. You have Mr. Bennet, and he knows where the plans are. Perhaps he could be persuaded to tell you.
I'm sure he will. I'll call you back later. Turn around. There's a few questions I want to ask you. Get that blowtorch. We'll see how he likes that turned on the soles of his feet. It's time that bench. Get over there.
Sorry to interrupt you, gentlemen, but the party's over. Put your hands up, please.
Nice going, Chang.
away in the trap and Rex went after him. But Lou got jumping behind Rex's car as it went out.
We've got to catch them. Where's your car?
It's outside, but wait. Look at this paint. One of the drums of the truck must have been punctured. It leaves a perfect trail.
Come on.
trail as the plane keeps dipping from that truck.
The enemy is always the best guide to his own lair. Looks as if Rex has settled accounts with one of the Black Dragon's lieutenants.
Is he dead?
Yes. There's nothing we can do. We'd better keep after that truck.
Explosives for that submarine offshore.
Is the master inside?
Yeah.
Take him inside. How do you suppose Bennet traced us here?
I don't know. But he'll never tell anyone.
He may have already told someone. I must find another place to operate from. Radio the offshore U-boat while I gather all our papers and secret files.
BD calling U-boat 17. BD calling U-boat 17. BD calling U-boat 17.
This is U-17. Go ahead, BD.
This is Aruchi. I must come aboard your boat while my men find new headquarters for me. Stand by at our rendezvous point outside the 12-mile limit.
Very good, Your Excellency. I will surface when I see your boat approaching.
now, Mr. Bennet, before I leave, I shall have the pleasure of attending to you personally.
What you do to me isn't important. There'll still be 130 million Americans who'll never quit till they've taken care of you and your entire nation.
American big talk. Japan will finish off your navy, will destroy your army, and will dictate her terms in the White House.
Tell it to the Marines.
Enough, Ranga. I want Mr. Bennett's head undamaged for a Tokyo souvenir. Get my saber.
So, the paint trail ends here. Hang on, Vivian. We're gonna take the quickest way in.
So you see, Mr. Bennet, I am going to have the last word.
Get to Rex.
He's heading out to sea.
Yeah, there's a sub out there waiting for him. We've got to catch him. Get to a phone and notify the Coast Guard. Tell them to send a plane out to look for that sub.
Get ready to service.
boats crashed, blasting the infamous Oyama Haruchi to a flaming death. True to the tradition of his office, Rex Bennett got his man.
Oh, they give me a lot of credit. I don't know what I'd have done without the help of you two.
You're too modest, Rex. But thanks anyway.
I go back to China. Happy to have done my part.
I'll see that you each get copies of the Black Dragon records to take back to your governments. By the way, I've got the last member of Haruchi's inner circle behind bars. Spencer, send in the prisoner.
Oh.
Haruchi's Raven.
He looks as black and vicious as his master.
Oh, no, he's just been the victim of bad training. From now on, he's learning to work for democracy. Show your colors, Yankee.